Hi, I'm AJ Panaccione with Allura Bath & Kitchen. Today, we're going to be doing an unboxing of a Medallion cabinetry cabinet. This is how they come to us in the shop, and I want to show you what they look like when we unbox them in your house. So let's start the unboxing. Obviously, the first thing we're going to need is a razor blade. Be careful, they're very sharp. If you're doing this yourself, make sure you use it properly and you don't hurt yourself. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the tape. I always pull it up a little bit, cut away from yourself. Open up the box just like a normal box. Now you can see we've got the box, and then they've also got corner foam blocks here. The corner foam blocks are great for packaging because it helps reduce any damage, and even if you were to take your knife and put it in here, you still can't get to the cabinet. So while I don't recommend that, that's why they're there. So the first thing you're going to do is take out these corner blocks. Now in the field we would generally just lift it up, but for now I'm going to cut the corners for us. I'm going to pull away from the cabinet and cut down, because you do not want to knife your face frame. I can just pull this out. More corner blocks. So now you can see, in addition to the cardboard box and in addition to the styrofoam corners, we've also got a cellophane wrap to help protect the finish of the cabinet. You can also use your trusty razor blade for this, but do not cut the face frame. I usually come into the back and I'll start pulling the cellophane away while unwrapping it. Once you have it cut, it should just unwrap like a Christmas present. We've unboxed it. Great. Now let's talk about what is a cabinet, because you may have heard me say things like face frame, rail, door. These things might not mean anything to you, so I'm going to show you all the aspects of a cabinet here today. So this is called a base full height door, which means the door is the entire height of the cabinet. Standard cabinets, base cabinets, are 34.5 inches high. That's from the top to the bottom of the toe kick. All right, I'll show you the side. The toe kick is 4.5 inches. That means that from the top of the finished cabinet to the bottom of the face frame is 30 inches. So 30 inches for your face frame, 4.5 for your toe kick. And the reason they call it a toe kick is because when you stand at your kitchen, if it was stopped here, it'd be uncomfortable. Your feet can actually go in, so you can stand nice and close to it. The next thing I want to talk about is what is a face frame, right? So when you open it up, this is your face frame. A lot of the cabinets in this area tend to be face framed with a full overlay. That means that there's an 1.5 inch rail all the way around with a door that sits on top of the face frame, and full overlay means that it overlays with a 1/4 inch reveal around the entire cabinet. That's different than your inset cabinets or your frameless cabinets. They actually don't have a frame here at all. They just have a box. The next thing I want to show you is a rollout. So this is called a rollout. These are great for organization. They allow you to see the back even when you've got your top on, because you've got to imagine the top goes on this. And if you're like me and you store your cans all the way in the back, guess who finds like 4-year-old cans of chicken noodle soup? Me. So the full rollouts give you a lot more access, and they're all soft close. And they call them full extension because they come all the way out, right? These are full extension, soft close hardware on all of the Medallion cabinet lines. Obviously, you've got your right side, your back, your left side. Medallion uses an I-beam construction to help with rigidity, right? So this piece of wood here helps keep the top nice and solid. Other cabinet lines don't have this. They might have little triangular brackets here instead, or even just corner screws or corner staples. Last thing I want to show you guys is how these rails actually come apart. So I'm going to take this off, similar to my other videos where I've removed a drawer. Put that aside. And I'm going to show you how you can take this hardware out. Right? So there's a little screw right here. Right? We're going to take that off. And then I'm going to pull directly out of the cabinet. Right? So this is the mechanism. That's the runner. Typically, your runners for your rollouts and your drawers are the same. Now, yours might be different if you don't have Medallion cabinetry, but all of them work on the same premise. The drawer box sits on this part here. It locks in with this little knob here, and it locks into the hardware on the bottom of the box that I showed you in my other video. And then it runs on this actual hardware. This is actually your dampener for your soft close, so you can see when it comes in, it catches and pulls back. Right? So if you take out if yours is broken and you take it out and you see maybe these springs are broken, this is shattered, any of this mechanism is broken at all, then you need another runner. An easy way to find that would be to talk to your cabinet dealer, or also to look at these numbers here, right? You can look at the model numbers right on there. There's more right here, right? And then it actually tells you it's a Blum, tandem Blum motion. So in order to find this runner, you might type in Blum, tandem Blum motion, and the model number. There's also a model number stamped on the outside, and that's more than likely your serial number. So a combination of these numbers can help you find a replacement runner if it breaks. And then you're just going to do everything in reverse to replace it, right? The last thing I want to show you is this plastic piece here comes off, all right? This is the piece that goes into the back like this. So when I put the runner in, I'm going to slide it right into that, and then I'm going to screw it right to the rail behind the face frame. On a drawer runner, this will actually be on the face frame. And then lastly, if you want to move your rollout, it's really easy. You just take this out, and you can move it up or down wherever you want, right? So you could put it here and be nice and close, or you could put it all the way up here and be nice and far away from the other rollout. So if I want, you would just do that with both of them. So I'll put this back in, take my screw, line it up in my hole. Again, I always recommend, unless you're extremely versed with an impact screw gun, to use a hand screwdriver. And you're just going to tighten it snug. You don't need to over tighten it. And you're going to follow the same instructions in my other videos for replacing the rollout into the rollout. And that, my friends, is the anatomy of a Medallion cabinet. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to know anything else about Medallion cabinetry, what we do, you have questions about your kitchen, please put them in the comments. I'm going to try and make videos to help you guys out as much as possible. That way I can make your kitchen and bath journey as easy as I can. Thank you.